Hello friends. Welcome back to my channel Behind the Truth. At 2:35 p.m., Chandrayaan-3 started to ascend the moon. But exactly on July 15th another big news came about Chandrayaan-3. That is, parts of Chandrayaan-3 fell on the ground and were found on the beach of Australia, and indeed an object was found on the beach. Now you see, this is Object A, but it is actually parts of the moon. You will find its answer in this video. Also original. The launch and landing budget for the mission is the launch route and modifications made to the spacecraft. We are going to know all this in this video. So don't miss the video here till the last part. It was an unforgettable moment for India on July 14, 2023 at 2:35 am when India's Bahubali rocket LVM-34 carried Chandrayaan-3. The initial speed of the rocket was 1,627 km per hour when it was launched. But what happened until Chandrayaan-3 reached the moon, and what did Chandrayaan-3 do after reaching the moon? I am going to tell all the information in this video. So fully watch and know. At 2:35 the engine of rocket BM-34 started and this rocket took Chandrayaan-3 towards the moon. Then all the Indians who saw them were holding their breath and anxiously waiting to see what was going on. 2 booster rockets were launched first in this process. Exactly 180 seconds after the launch of this rocket at an altitude of 45 kilometers. Immediately the liquid engine started. With this, the speed of the rocket became 6,437 kilometers per hour. After that, the Bahubali rocket will carry LVM-34, the Chandrayaan-3, at high speed. After 132 seconds, i.e. at an altitude of 62 kilometers, these 2 booster rockets separated. And rocket's engine started. These 2 booster rockets from the main rocket through the machines there. ISRO scientists have made it so that both of them fall into the sea with the help of software. After these 2 booster rockets separated, the speed of this rocket became 7,000 kilometers per hour. After 196 seconds the 2 hits above were also separated from the rocket. In fact, these 2 shields are also added at a height of 114 kilometers. The liquid engine was then separated from the rocket. After it separated, the rocket's cryogenic engine was used. At that time, the rocket's speed reaches 36,965 kilometers per hour, and after traveling a little further, the cryogenic engine also stops and separates from Chandrayaan-3. After that, this Chandrayaan-3 starts orbiting our Earth. It rotates and enters the orbit of the moon. 16 minutes after launch of Chandrayaan-3, it starts rotating slowly in the Earth's orbit. For a few days, ISRO scientists will make Chandrayaan-3 revolve around the Earth. Each rotation is made in a circle slightly larger than the previous rotation. And the spinning circle shape is also in a fire shape. Like this, Chandrayaan-3 is rotating in the foreshape and moving a little bit away from the Earth, and after a few days, Chandrayaan-3 is going to be sent to the moon. So to go into the orbit of the moon, those days take time. When this Chandrayaan-3 enters the moon's orbit, it is again made to rotate around the moon. This is Chandrayaan-3, which revolves around the moon for 13 days. It also has 3 distinct parts in particular. The first part is the propulsion module. It is useful for flying. Second is the landing model, which is used during the landing on the moon. Then the third part is the rover, which is used to collect information on the moon to rotate it. But this time the orbiter was not sent, because the orbiter used in Chandrayaan-2 is still orbiting the moon. ISRO scientists are still using it. The lunar lander will separate from the propulsion module, the lander, when it is about 100 kilometers from the moon. Immediately, lander tries to slow down. After about 40 to 42 days, the lander will land on the south pole of the moon android. Above the moon, Chandrayaan-3, the August 23 evening at 5:47 p.m. around time was schooled. It depends on the condition of the moon. If it is delayed due to sunrise, ISRO will make changes in this time as well and make it land in September. but the landing on the moon called Chandrayaan 3 is the most difficult task. That is why the same work failed in the case of Chandrayaan 2. The last 15 minutes are very important for this mission. But this time Chandrayaan fixed 2 places to land a 3. If Chandrayaan 3 does not land in one place, it will land in 2 places. That too is a soft landing. After this soft landing, the commander comes out of the lander named Rao. After that, according to ISRO scientists, it landed on the moon and performed its work. ISRO named its lander Vikram. The rover is named Praganya. What are the chemical elements on the moon as part of this mission? Many experiments are conducted on the moon's soil, water and other natural resources. Moreover, many more things are going to be known about this lunar structure. Along with seismometer, many other instruments have been kept in Chandrayaan 3. Through this the Earth can measure the moon. The temperature on the moon can be known. Atmosphere on the moon. What is the atmosphere like on the surface of the moon? Many more things will be revealed. Apart from that, solar panels are also set to work today. With the help of this, the rover can be charged by solar panels when there is no sunlight. The rover was designed to last for 14 days for this mission. It can be used for more than 14 days if all this work is done properly. Apart from that, if Chandrayaan 3 is a success, it will make every Indian to hold his head high. Friends, so far only America, Russia, and China have landed their spacecraft on the moon. But once this Chandrayaan 3 mission is successful, our India will become the 4th country in the world to succeed. Actually, it was 4 years ago, 2019, 22nd of May, when the moon ascended Chandrayaan 2. The country tried to send. At that time, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reached the ISRO headquarters in Bangalore. The entire country has high hopes on the Chandrayaan 2 mission. All is well at the beginning of this mission to succeed somehow. Chandrayaan 2 is scheduled to land on the surface of the moon on September 7th. But suddenly the connection with Vikram lander was cut in time. The landing is not going to be perfect when it is only 2 kilometers above the moon. ISRO chief K. Sivan became very emotional due to the failure of this mission. At that time, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also hugged and consoled him. Later in the press meet, Modi said very confidently that we have learned many lessons from this Chandrayaan, that we should not stop here and take another step forward. Because science is always striving and trying again and again. ISRO, based on Modi's words that day, again started dreaming of sending Chandrayaan to the moon. But it took Mishra 4 years to correct this mistake. Now ISRO has used new technology with more creativity and made Chandrayaan 3 very powerful. Chandrayaan 2 failing is not a big problem for you. Because going to space is a big adventure. America has failed 26 times for this. Russia failed 14 times. India has learned many lessons from all this. This time, besides the success of Chandrayaan 3, Somnath, the current chief of ISRO, said on this topic that even though we failed in Chandrayaan 2 mission, we learned a lot from it, and this time we will surely create history. So this Chandrayaan try is softly. It is expected to land on the moon on August 23 or 24. All this will give India a great reputation. Apart from that, Chandrayaan 3 will be a model for many experiments to be carried out in the future. So how many of you think this whole mission should be completed successfully without any trouble? Be sure to tell us in the comments below.